Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about Mjosgard in One Piece chapter 907. Let's go. So in the latest chapter we saw that Saint Charlos, one of the celestial dragons, is trying to kidnap Shirahoshi, and basically he gets one of his massive giant slaves to actually grab hold of her and try and take her away. And basically what I find quite funny is because out of nowhere Mjosgard actually comes over and smacks this guy, Saint Charlos, in the head with a bloody spiked mace, because nobody else can. Because if you actually remember that basically you cannot hurt or do anything to a celestial dragon. Celestial dragons cannot be hurt in any shape or form. Now the funny thing is that that a celestial dragon is, I suppose, is able to hit another celestial dragon because they both equalise and cancel each other out, I suppose. Now we saw Donquixote Mjosgard actually first in the Fishman Island, and he was a dickhead. Basically, he was coming back to reclaim his slaves that got freed by Fisher Tiger, and he wanted them. This is when he was a lot younger, and basically he was a sport little brat, and basically his father said it's just politics, and Mjosgard wasn't having any of it. So he went all the way down to Fishman Island to reclaim his property. Now, obviously this didn't work out, and actually Otahime actually saved his life and went back up with him to the surface to get the thing for the Fishman Island to be in the world summit, so to speak, or to actually be in Reverie. And now, having a look at this, I was like, damn, Mjosgard has just slapped Charlos with a mace of anything. Like, he could have just easily just punched him, but no, he gets a mace and smacks him. That's some pretty hardcore stuff right there. And then he goes on to say how Otahime made him human again, because being a celestial dragon, you used to get everything you want, and you're basically a real dick. So he's now more of a level-headed person, so to speak. And I'm guessing Mjosgard, and there's lots of things about Mjosgard that I really want to know now, so I'm really looking forward to the next chapter, and damn man, I'm so looking forward to the next chapter. It's going to be so cool and everything. Just hopefully we get back to Mjosgard so we actually see what's actually going on, because you can't really just leave it there. It really wouldn't work. But not only that, we actually got the reveal of Saint Mjosgard as a Donquixote. Basically, he is related to bloody Donquixote do Flamingo and Homing and Homing's wife, along with Rocinante. Oh man, that's so cool. So basically his father is a Donquixote as well, I assume, with that being the case, but we don't actually know his name. All we know is that it's Mjosgard's father, and so it's going to be Donquixote something. So hopefully we actually get to see him, or maybe he's passed away, you never know. But that's being the case, this is so really cool, and I really do think that this is a really good turning point, that there is a celestial dragon in the world, in Mjosgard, that is actually quite level-headed for once, instead of being one of those stuck-up people that actually just thingy, absolute knobheads. Now obviously we saw that with Homing, but he renounced being a celestial dragon along with the rest of his family, but he kind of took his family, being the head of his family. His family didn't really have much of an option. But Mjosgard, damn, this is so cool. His hair's still a bit weird, I don't like it, but that being the case, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with the interaction against Charlos and Mjosgard. I would like to see that if there's any rankings within the celestial dragons, because that would actually be quite clever. Now, obviously, Charlos has just been slapped in the face, but that doesn't necessarily mean Shirahoshi is out of the crossfire just yet. It does seem to be that way, but I'm not going to hold my breath because Oda could do a complete U-turn on that, and we would be like, oh shit, she's taken again. Oh god. so I really just wanted to talk about that, and then this is the last video that I'm going to do talking about 907. Tomorrow's video is going to be completely different and back to my usual stuff until the next chapter comes out, because hail One Piece! So that being the case, guys, have a lovely rest of the day, and I shall see you tomorrow.